Hi, I didn't see you there. Welcome back, everybody, to day 4. Time has lost all meaning at this point. This project is my own personal purgatory because I did it to myself. We're hoping maybe we can finish up next time, but looks like Halden's still building the little tower of brass he's got over there. I'm working on these things, the side bits, hull chunks. But yeah, it's Photo-Etch Brass Town. It feels like we're not making any progress. It's still fun though. Hope you have fun watching us doing this. I think it's still fun.
Like, if you said to me, Ron, would you rather deal with spreadsheets and inventory and employees, or would you rather sit and build a model boat? I'm going to pick boat.
Oh, yeah. And I like when I can get you and Halden to do these projects, because not only does it give you both a little break, but, like, I think you both have a lot of fun being able to hang out.
Yeah. I mean, Halden's a good dude. He's a chill hang.
So this is the one where Halden's sick, right?
Yeah.
And you can kind of tell because he's acting delirious.
I mean, that's just the way he is. I've known him for a while. That's just the way he is inside. Yeah. So those are the hangar doors. I talked about this in the last video. I'm just gluing hangar doors together. Halden is still putting handrails on things.
Yeah, this and last episode are very similar, except this one doesn't have footage issues.
Well, yeah.
Which is great because that actually means people can see like the close-up of you two doing this.
Yeah.
And how delicate this process is.
Oh, there's a reason Halden went and got his tweezers.
Yeah, his micro tweezers.
Yeah, I'm trying to... The Photo-Etch brass railing is about as thick as sewing thread. So, just to, picture a thread that's come loose from, like, your shirt or your pants, that's about how thick it is. And you're kind of, like, looking to fold and glue and fold and glue and fold and glue. And it's all... It doesn't have, like, a place that it sets into either. The model is designed so that you just kind of throw down a bead of glue and stick the Photo-Etch brass into the glue, and then hope that it stays.
That's why you'll see both Ron and Halden breathing a lot.
Yeah, we're using the moisture in our breath as an accelerator for the cyanoacrylate, just to try and get it to stick. And part of the problem with the Photo-Etch brass too is it likes to stick to your fingers, just because of your skin oils. And I don't know why it sticks to my fingers and not the glue, but sometimes.
Accidental like gluing to your hand.
Oh, gluing stuff to your hands happens all the time, yeah. You watch me chugging coconut water. Yeah. Photo-Etch brass is really, really interesting. I think the biggest takeaway from this project is we had never worked with it before. I'd never worked with it before.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was expecting.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting it to behave a lot like plastic pieces behave. Mm-hmm. They're rigid. You glue them into place. They kind of stay. They fit and interlock into each other. In reality, it's much more closely related to doing metal origami. So there's a lot of folding, a lot of kind of like bending, a lot of, gently gluing it into place, because it didn't, like, as I said, it doesn't have like a spot. You just kind of
if we had gotten you like big magnifying like folding glasses, do you think that would have helped?
No, I could see it. If you watch this video, I take my glasses off pretty frequently, but like I'm super nearsighted. So I could see what I was doing. It's literally, my fingers are too big and stupid to delicately manipulate, and that's why Halton got out his tweezers, and eventually I started using them too. I developed a technique of gently gripping the brass with the clippers, just gently, like gentle, to like maneuver and place it down there. You just can't. It's so fine and so finicky that you need, like, it'd be like a surgeon just trying. Not that I'm comparing this to performing life-saving surgery, but like it'd be like as if a surgeon was just gonna like go in and punch your guts with his hands.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, because like I know that you're like life-saving medicine, blah blah blah, but like even surgeons are now getting stuff where like they have very
robot tools. Yeah.
So they can do more delicate work.
Yeah. No, it's I think my biggest takeaway is that if I was going to do this kind of project again, I would want to be prepared for all the Photo-Etch brass, or not, maybe just not use a lot of it. Halden likes to think that this kit could have been done with a lot more plastic. I'm not sure about that. We checked the copyright date, and in one of the other videos, I think we said it was copyrighted 2012. This model was released in 2018, so it's not that old. It's less than 10 years old. Plastic injection technology hasn't changed that much in less than 10 years.
That or like bigger, higher, detailed pieces. Maybe.
You mean making a ship that's larger than this? Like
no.
5 feet long?
So like Halden's mini bit, right? If they had bigger pieces that were kind of injection molded, or how does Warhammer do their minis?
So Games Workshop has a very extensive process of CAD design. I mean, this was done in CAD too. Yeah. But they have a program and literal engineers whose job it is to take a finished sculpted model and then slice it into chunks and put those chunks onto a sprue so that there are no overhangs and undercuts, because those are kind of, you're carving the shape into a steel plate. And then such a way that the model fits together with as minimal mold lines, and you don't want to see any of the gaps or the pieces glued together. Warhammer has organic shapes, for lack of a better word. Oh, Halden's talking to
me.
Yeah. Warhammer models have like, even like historical models, or like bolt action or whatever.
Yep.
People are different than warships.
Okay.
Warships are a lot of like flat planes.
Yep.
Crisp angles. And those aren't really things that you kind of want to do all as one piece. I mean, if this model were half the size, if it was 2 feet long instead of 4 feet long, the parts that Halden's working on would have been, a third of the pieces.
Yeah.
Because none of the handrails would have been visible. None of the little bits, you'd have just kind of glued it together to give the approximation of the idea.
Well, so that was kind of leads me back to my question was, at this size, is it possible to just make bigger pieces that have the stuff and not necessarily all of the Photo-Etch brass, but some pieces molded in, and you kind of just glue them together?
Maybe not.
Okay.
I'm probably of the opinion that there's a trade-off. They might be able to do it, but this is already a very expensive model, right? I think this thing has an MSRP of about $450. I can check on that, but that's neither here nor there. Do you really want to add $50 onto the cost of a model kit that's already true. That expensive?
Yeah.
Just so you can have the ease of like a better molded piece? Honestly, the only reason that it's got this much Photo-Etch brass is because the model is so big. Right? Because if it was, say, a museum piece that was 6 feet long,
yeah,
you wouldn't need the Photo-Etch brass because the hand railings would be bigger,
and then you could make them plastic.
Right.
Yeah.
Or out of some other material. And if it was smaller, which is like what most model hobbyists do, they'll do like a 2-foot-long battleship model. Mm-hmm. You don't see the handrails because the scale's changed.
Yep.
So you don't have those pieces.
Okay.
This is in kind of like the upper end of where a display modeler is going to do. Like this is the big like princess piece that someone keeps on their mantle.
Okay.
So you want that detail. You want the, hey, I'm done with brass. I'm clipping stuff out. What am I clipping?
Ooh. But yeah, no.
That's
understandable.
Yeah. No, you want. Honestly, all of this Photo-Etch brass is a selling point.
Wait, because it makes it highly detailed.
It's super crazy detailed.
And you can see from like episode to episode as Halden is building the main bridge area.
Yeah.
That piece gets insanely detailed.
It's we've had it up on our glass counters for our cabinets for a while, so it's suffered a little bit, but we'll take some photos and post them, I don't know, on Facebook or Instagram.
Yeah, we can do that. And in our Discord, because we have a Discord.
Yeah, for sure. If you're interested, DM Heather for photos.
Yeah.
Oh, Halden got up and walked away.
Yeah, he does that.
He's just like...
I don't know, because I think you get up too. I think it might be another food order. I'm not sure.
There were a few times I think he just got up and walked away.
I think he needs to stretch his legs. He's very tall.
He's not much taller than I am.
You're both pretty tall.
I'm slightly above average height. Halden's like 6'2" or 6'3".
That's tall.
He's 6'2" on like a really good day.
He's tall enough where when he's in the stream room, I have to like set the cameras up differently.
Sure.
Let's see. I think this is food order.
Oh yeah, we must have been ordering lunch.
Fun fact, we group order lunch here at Tabletop.
No one needed to know that.
We've mentioned you both ordering lunch twice.
Heather, you're just filling the sound. Please restrict your commentary to the ship and only the ship.
I don't know. Oh, I'm the producer and I don't know much about building minis.
Well, it's good to get an outsider's perspective then. Does this sound like this? Is this fun? Would you do this?
Would I do this?
Yeah, would you build a boat like this?
I don't know if I could. You and Halden impressed me.
I mean, I don't think that what I'm doing here is really all that impressive.
I would get so tired and frustrated.
Oh,
like if I was like breaking all the all the brass, I would probably have thrown something much sooner than you did.
I was going to say I literally threw a thing in the last
No, but
video.
much sooner. My patience is. Whew.
We'll start you
We'll
start you on a smaller kit. Nothing with sails.
I like painting.
Okay.
So like I'd paint stuff, but like the actual building bit, like
Oh, it's time to flip through rulebooks.
The flips. Yeah, this is I think when both maybe not yet. But yeah. So like something like this, like I would have or people will see this when we're live. I love all of the big terrain that you do.
Okay.
Like the water that people are gonna see on Sunday.
Yeah.
I love that. I love all your cool terrain.
The water thing is something that I learned from Diorama guys. So I hung out on some Diorama forums. Fun fact, if you take heavy duty aluminum foil, crinkle it up, and then uncrinkle it, it has the same texture as choppy waves.
Yeah. And then we paint it.
Yep, you get a mix of phthalo blue, phthalo green, and you kind of wet blend them so that they're all not consistent, and then you coat it with a heavy gloss.
I'm actually so upset that we ended up running into air conditioning issues because we planned to do more footage of you making the waves to go up with this and help push the Sunday, and it just didn't happen because the store was miserable to be in.
It's fine. It was only 90 degrees. It never got warmer than 90 degrees in the store.
I got at some points a little higher than that because we had to close early a few times. It's fine now. It's fixed.
Yeah. Come to Tabletop Gaming Center. It's a cool 70 degrees in the store at all times. Oh, here, Holden and I are discussing a thing. He's like, why didn't you do this part? He's got my instruction booklet and his instruction booklet. He's looking for parts in the in the box.
And this goes on for like quite a bit. Because this is really sped up, and like this is a big chunk of this.
Well, you could see that I was thinking really hard there as I'm stroking my beard, because that helps you think.
You do that a lot.
It helps me think.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Ask anyone with facial hair. It helps you think.
Okay. Because Ryan, who also has some facial hair, also does it.
It helps you think. Psychologists and neurologists have proven it helps you think.
I don't have the full face of facial hair, so I'll take your word for
Your
it.
loss. I'm just holding my head.
You do that.
What am I?
This is, I think.
What am I doing?
I think day 4 was the roughest day.
Yeah.
Alrighty, everybody. So we are so close to putting all this stuff together. So close. But that's it for today. How do you feel about how we did today?
I'm definitely into the zone today. It was really good. It was a lot of fun. I actually found the Photo-Etch brass making little tiny cranes relaxing today.
Oh no,
It's probably being sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, my instructions literally are starting to put bits onto the main body. So like everything from this point forward is just all the little bits we've been building, starting to get them in, get them on.
So you know what that means. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because if you don't,
Ding, ding, ding.
you'll never see this finished.
It's impossible.
Ever.
If you don't like, subscribe, and ring the bell, you'll never know. You'll never know whether we make it to the other side.